We are the foundation, bulletproof the hating from the plantation. We built the whole nation. We are the foundation, bulletproof the hating from the plantation. We built the whole nation. We are the foundation, bulletproof the hating from the plantation. We built the whole nation. We are the foundation, bulletproof the hating from the plantation. We built the whole nation.
Salutations, foundational family. Welcome back to the realest podcast on YouTube, Channel Resolve. And guess who wants to challenge Tariq Nasheed to a debate over white supremacy? Myron Gaines, aka Amru Fadil, if that's how you say it, aka Fresh from the Fresh and Fit podcast. He took to his Twitter account and challenged Tariq Nasheed to a debate. Now, mind you, not a one-on-one debate, a two-on-two debate. This African tether, who changed his name to Myron Gaines to sound like a black American name, because, you know, like most tethers, they're ashamed of where they come from, so they changed their name to a black American sounding name. You know how these tethers do with their Princess Amuna fantasies and lies. Anyway, he wants Tariq Nasheed to get a partner to go against him, and of course, you know he went and got a white zaddy to be his partner, some confirmed supremacist named Andrew Wilson. Now mind you, this is after Myron Gaines challenged Tariq Nasheed to a debate last year and then fled from his own challenge like the teller he is, after Tariq Nasheed accepted his challenge. And then just a few days ago, all y'all heard the viral impromptu debate when Tariq Nasheed intellectually and utterly destroyed him and that other tether, that Filipino tether named Sneeko, in a debate. Now he wants to come back and challenge Tariq Nasheed and a partner in a debate over white supremacy, which he doesn't believe exists, which makes him the idiot. This fool done lost the debate before it even started, and he don't even know it. This is the same dude who has a podcast that gets views from having a bunch of OnlyFans chicks on there talking about nothing. Either that, or he's focused on talking about black American issues, even though he isn't a black American. He never talks about the issues going on in his homeland of Sudan. He talks down on black Americans every chance he gets, but yet and still, all he talks about is black American business, even though black American business is literally none of his business. That's what kills me about these melanated tellers who come over here to America and try to claim the black American identity. They change their names to sound black American, start calling themselves African American or black American to try to tether onto us because they're ashamed of their own lineage and homeland. So Tariq took to his Twitter page to respond to that weak-ass debate challenge by Myron Gaines. And Tariq spoke the truth. Tariq said, you and your buddies already lost, which they did, in a debate to him. Which they did. That's a fact. I listened to it. They got their ass beat. He also brought up the fact that they have to have strippers on his channel to get views, which is a fact. Because Myron Gaines was talking about how he supposedly has more subs on YouTube than Tariq, which is a misleading stat because most of his subs are confirmed white supremacists. His zaddies that he worships. Misleading stat. So Tariq told his tether that if he wants to debate him, he has to pay him. Come about that bag. And Tariq is right. I would have told the tether the same thing. So this damn anorexic Arab responded to Tariq talking about, you must be delusional if you think I'm going to pay you to debate, when he has a way larger platform and a way more relevant than Tariq Nasheed. Nigga, you just went full retard. You have a bigger platform and are more relevant than Tariq Nasheed? Nigga, nobody knows who you are. I never even heard of Fresh and Fit until the beginning of 2023. I don't even know who these niggas was. More relevant? What have you done? Relevant to who? White supremacists? Your podcast is trash, Myron Gaines. You are so ashamed of your homeland. You try to change your name into a Black American sounding name. You speak in Black American AAVE, copying our style. And all you talk about is Black American issues. You are Sudanese. Black Americans literally have nothing to do with Sudanese people. Why are you commenting on our business? Comment on the damn genocide going on in Sudan, nigga. These tellers always flee to America and then totally blank out their own homeland. They don't bring up where they came from. Y'all notice that? Myron Gaines, Stephen A. Smith, Joy Reid, Candace Owens, Roland Martin. All they do is talk about Black American topics and business. They never talk about what's going on in their whole land. These people have some type of mental sickness that they think they're actual Black Americans. They really believe that. They start speaking French. We, us. These tellers will literally give their left foot to be an actual Black American. I really believe that. And then this weird ass, funny looking, anorexic Arab, Myron Gaines, had the nerve to say to Tariq, I'm not going to give you reparations to do a debate that will benefit you way more than me. Nigga! Nobody knows who you are except white supremacists. Tariq is doing you a favor by even acknowledging you. Of course you have to pay him. That's the fee. He's doing you a favor. In wrestling terms, he's putting you over. You are a jobber, sir. If you want The Rock to wrestle the Brooklyn Brawler, which is you have to pay him. You have to pay him for his time for even acknowledging an Arab who's pretending to be a Black African, who's pretending to be a Black American, who thinks that white supremacy doesn't exist. Everything about you is idiotic, sir. What are you talking about? Tariq don't take you serious. That's why you had to pay him. And I hate when these tellers flee to America and then try to lecture foundational Black Americans on American history. How does an immigrant, especially an immigrant on Sudan, an expert on American history? If all you know about American history is what they taught you in these lying-ass school books, then you don't know nothing. We, foundational Black Americans, know American history not because we were taught it, because we lived it. So can no immigrant come here and tell us what happened to us in America or about American history, period. And for you Pan-African ass, Rainbow Coalition ass, Black and brown ass idiots, every time you turn around, you got some African, Caribbean, or Latino speaking against our reparations. And your la-la land asses actually think these people are our friends. Hey, yo, Myron Gaines, stop pretending to be a Black American. Change your name back to your Arab name. and drop that bag for Tariq so he can destroy you again.
Coming back here is not easy. The racism that I played here, when I played here, the difficulty of going through different places where we traveled. Fortunately, I had a manager and I had players on the team that helped me get through it. But I wouldn't wish it on anybody. People said to me today, I spoke, and they said, "You think you're a better person? You think you won when you played here and conquered?" I said, I would never want to do it again. I walked into restaurants and they would point at me and said, "Can't eat here." I would go to a hotel and they say, "Then can't stay here." We went to Charlie Finley's country club for a welcome home dinner, and they pointed me out with the N-word. "He can't come in here." Finley marched the whole team out. Finally, they let me in there. He said, "We're going to go to the diner and eat hamburgers. We'll go where we're wanted." Fortunately, I had a manager, Johnny McNamara, that if I couldn't eat in the place, nobody would eat. We'd get food to travel. If I couldn't stay in a hotel, they'd drive to the next hotel and find a place where I could stay. Had it not been for Raleigh Fingers, Johnny McNamara, Dave Duncan, Joe and Sharon Rudy, I slept on their couch 3-4 nights a week for about a month and a half. Finally, they were threatened that they would burn our apartment complex down unless I got out. I wouldn't wish it on anyone. The year I came here, Bull Connor was the sheriff the year before. And they took minor league baseball out of here because in 1963, the Klan murdered 4 black girls, children, in 11, 12, 14 years old at a church here and never got indicted. They were from the Klan. Life magazine did a story on them like they were being honored. I wouldn't wish it on anyone. At the same time, had it not been for my white friends, had it not been for a white manager, and Rudy, Fingers, and Duncan, and Lee Myers, I would have never made it. I was too physically violent. I was ready to physically fight I'd have got killed here because I'd have beat someone's ass, and you'd have saw me in an oak tree somewhere.
So all you melanated immigrants that flee to America trying to tell black Americans that racism and white supremacy does not exist in America, shut the fuck up. You have no idea what we've been through to pave the way for us and your little ashy asses to even come here and have a life for yourself. You got the nerve to call us ungrateful for being in America like America gave us something? America didn't give us shit. We had to take it. There's nothing in America that foundational black Americans have that was given to us. Nothing. Citizenship, we had to fight for that. Voting, we had to fight for that. Attending white schools and institutions, we had to fight for that. You damn immigrants think it was given to us because when y'all flee over here, it's given to y'all because it was already fought for by black Americans. Don't you ever disrespect us.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Channel Raw TV Bay Bay.